Alright, I want to mix things up a little bit, so I'm going to do a dimensional portal run here. Twice as much of all the things that matters. Each time you draft a card, gain a second copy, earn double money, double stacks of all effects. We got Pyrogel and we got Inspire. Sounds like it's going to be a spicy run. I'm down with it. It's been a few days since I played Monster Train. Starting out with Flicker seems fine without being great. A Sword Maiden is kind of eh. But, I mean, if we're talking about Covenant 1, I'm not too worried about it. An ephemeral copy of a spell seems to me stronger than the alternative there. Slay +1 permanent or conjure gain an egg. We don't have that many ways to bring things back with banish, so I'm gonna go slay permanent gain, and then I guess we're setting our boss up on the first floor and trying to make them as strong as possible. I think we're just gonna be stacking Valor and trying to keep our bosso alive here. That's right. Double copies of things, I think, mean... I don't think there's any way we get the kill here. It's closer than expected. I guess maybe there was an argument to be made for going the other way here. Because it's 2 Valor better. Either way we're not getting the kill, but getting the Slay triggers, maybe we wanted to put our Sword Maiden on the floor as well. But it feels like it's just, we're just stacking armor and we're probably going to be just fine here. How much better does it get when we do that? Up to 90 is not enough. My goal here is to get a Slay trigger, even if it costs us a little bit of Pyre health. Unclear if we'll be able to do that, but... Alright, so at the moment... Like, our goal is unquestionably to try to manipulate this to get the Slay trigger there, but I don't know that we'll be able to. Alright, now, does that... I don't know that that means that we get it, but at least our boss is alive. Alright, we didn't quite get it, but nonetheless. Keep working on it. Let's see. We got Alchemy, we got Pyrogel, given the doubling of things, seems quite good. 4 Valor and 2 Benediction. I think this is a skip, honestly. I don't think Benediction is a very strong card. I'm going to go with a Pyreborn unit. Although, I mean, do we have anything here that's really, like, transformative? Oh, do we get 2 copies of everything we select, too? It's going to make for a thick deck pretty quickly. We'll go Pyreborn here. I don't think we're going eggs, but Magma Cultist feels really good to pair up with our hero. We get 2 of them too. Since it's incant triggers, I could see. So let's think about this. The large stone here just makes it size 2. Actually, not a bad thing. Have them be a tank type of thing. I'll toss the Valor on there, but I'm gonna save some money. We have a lot of money, but So we have what I believe is our tank for the first floor. Now, do you get a sleigh trigger from that? You do get a sleigh trigger. Love that. Okay. Nice. Getting those sleigh triggers. Ordering here isn't great. So you're getting that kill. Yeah, I don't really see a way that we could have gotten more value out of that. But yeah, like, all that Pyrogel is kinda nutty. So drawing another Lava Flow is very powerful. I'm going to try to do this by getting the Sleigh trigger this way. And then we unfortunately won't know who's getting the kill. How many of these coin tosses can we lose? All right, we got that one. We got the Sleigh trigger. And we're going to the moon with Pyrogel, I think is the short version. I actually think challenge times 2 is quite good. Gives us the ability to manipulate our sleigh triggers. I think we have the ability to stack on floor 2. So an equipment almost feels more interesting. I think I like a Spell Sanctum. I don't mind a Meat Shield. We have lots of money, obviously. Really love a Cursed Twin Blade. That seems exceptionally good. I'll grab that as well. Oh, do we want to make... We should make something deployable. Let's make this deployable so our boss is always getting it. I don't think we need an equalizing ring. Is there anything in here that's just really... We're not going to be going for space because we can stack. So I think we can remove one of each of them. Because we will have a train stored floor. That seems for sure. Many lives. Add a copy of this unit to your hand that costs +1. To your hand. Summon at a... Oh, interesting. Worthy Sacrifice. Cooldown to sacrifice, gain 2 energy. I don't think that's super useful to us. I guess we toss many lives in the Magma Cultist. Means he's not going anywhere? Total misplay. Thanks. Thanks, evil ferret monster. No Titan challenges on the dimensional portal runs. I mean, so I think this guy's already dead. So you're gonna actually that last action probably not a good play. So we do double Lava Flow. And now you're hitting for 40. And then we're getting, I think, 3 kills? Okay. Hopefully you... Yep. Okay. I forgot that there was going to be a little bit of shufflery there. Cool. I'm not mad about it. I think it will be fine. We only got one Slay there. I don't mind. Right, we'll get you there. Since you're attacking first. Good. I think that gets all the Slay triggers. Nope, we didn't because this guy went first, which was unfortunate. We don't need a Rising Rage, although having one wouldn't have been the worst thing in the world. We'll try and keep you alive for the moment. That's hitting for 51. Okay. I mean, can we really be mad at that? So wait, so you're not quick, but you are going to attack first, push back. And that means you go first. Because I think we do that, and I think we also do that. Now I think we get all the kills with our boss. Yep. Sweet. All right. We're getting some Slay triggers. The multi-hit was a big one. Transfer all Pyrogel on the floor to unit, then deal damage 5 times. Death Roarer seems insane. Death Metal Hymnist also seems insane. I think we do that and we go energy. Let's grab the Guildmonger on the off chance that we can start farming eggs. Magma Mauler is also interesting, but I think we do that. And then we're full on that, so we could get a Banished Unit and a Merchant of Steel, which could give us Endless on you. Or we could start getting Trinkets. We have a lot of money, so Trinkets is kind of sick, I think. Start of your turn, friendly units gain 4 Valor if they're at the front of the room. Seems good. We have lots of money. I don't know about the other ones. Apply 10 Pyrogel to non-flying boss enemy units that enter. Sure. And then the tap is also extremely good. When a unit gains Pyrogel, gain more Pyrogel. Seems really good. Or we could get this. Deal damage equal to this unit's attack. Apply 8 Pyrogel. That could get to be a very large nuke. By that scaling higher. Wait, what is it currently? So Phoenix Fire 1 is 8 Pyrogel. And this is just... Is it just changing it to explosive? It is just changing to an explosive. Or we could get more Pyrogel. I'm going to go more Pyrogel, actually. I think that's the play. I've never tried the Unstable Shard before. We don't really have a way to heal our Pyre, so I think I'm just going to make it stronger, though. I feel like you need to have a healing plan in place before you do that. This means we can't get out our multi-hit unit, but 300 gold is a lot of gold. Does that mean that I put you here to tank on this level? Maybe I put you here to tank on that level? Okay. We immediately get both our Rising Rages, which just is not ideal. Are we going to stay down here, or am I going to shift you up now? We're gaining nothing by shifting up now, so I think we just chill. Yeah, Death Metal Hymnist is not getting played this time around. We're getting all 3 kills. That's about what I was angling for. Okay. Just got to keep that scaling. Are we setting up on this? I guess we're setting up on this floor now. It's not totally ideal. We are missing a kill here. We need more Pyrogel to make that go. Well, this is certainly going to be more Pyrogel. Okay. Oh, I guess I probably didn't want to do the double melee weakness there. That was a little overly ambitious there, but okay. The whole brief respite thing. It's been a while. I had forgotten how busted that is. Make sure he dies. Okay. Him dying means I think all the kills end up coming from our boss, which is what we want. So let's not use the activated ability. We've already got a weapon. Make it rain, Dragon's Breath. I don't think we want to go crazy here. Everlasting Light isn't terrible. Deal damage to the front unit equal to 3 times its armor, or Heroic Dive. We could grab a Heroic Dive so that we can consolidate on the bottom floor. Let's get a Pyroborn unit. Having that for our tank isn't bad. Avarice 10. Plus 15 attack per gold you started the turn with. Hello, Gold Tooth. You seem like you have the potential to stack up quite ridiculously. I mean, it's kind of the vibe of the run to a certain extent, so... Let's toss double stack there. We don't really need to discount any of our spells because, well, I mean, maybe just Heroic Dive in case that's the one that we decide to use. Let's reroll though. Holdover on Heroic Dive can't be gotten because it is a consume spell. Boo! Alright, holdover on Rising Rage. Permanently remove consume from one of them. I guess that's the best we're going to do. 10 magic power, slap it on one of them. I think we have too many guildmongers. Okay, we'll call it there, I think. Like I'm not worried at all. We can get some healing. We're gonna scale quite strongly, I think. Does heroic, one of the questions that I should already know the answer to. Does Heroic Dive move units to the front in addition to everything else that it's doing? Descend, then advance. Okay, so that means I think we're doing that. We're doing that. And I think we're doing this. Because this is the one we want on the front eventually. That's a number of a thing that is happening. Holy smokes. Didn't we have the kill on this guy? I feel like we had the kill and then we lost it. That was super weird. Ah, the incant triggers are what... Ah, the incant triggers are what's getting us. Got it. Okay. leave it at that then, I guess. Probably like my least favorite thing that can happen. Alright, Death Metal Hymnist. So the problem is if we descend this guy now, they will die because of the advance. So I'll just leave it for now. You just keep getting those slay. Like, if I'm getting the slay triggers, I can't be complaining too hard. This is a bummer, though. We're only getting the kill on this guy. Feels bad, man. I think that's life, though. There we go. Get all 3 kills. That's what we want. We're already getting all the value here, but I guess I can do that just because it's ridiculous. Alright, we're getting all the kills, so we'll save our ability. Okay. So this is a great turn. This floor is terrifying. Are we not? Is our boss dying? I don't like this very much. I was kind of expecting we would get an Ascend card. Doing 34 damage there. Not the best. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna accept that our boss is dying and just prep for the next floor. Yeah, I forgot about the just awful quantity of Titan skin that comes with that. Yeah, just brutalizing us. What can you do? All right. Let's see. So, Heroic Dive. Heroic Dive. Probably ordering was probably bad there, but there is the whole we still won anyways thing. This floor didn't quite work out the way that I wanted it to, but it's still absolutely ridiculous. Oh, and the money? Okay, we gotta think about getting those Avarice units in the mix, because that's a lot of action. Not that we need money on this run, but Avarice 30 and Armor 30. Yikes. That seems like a lot. The Pyroborn Brain Spike, though, I'm quite excited about. I think we can do without those. Keep going with the eggs. Let's see. Quick on the Gold Tooths seems great. Titanite on you, because conceptually you are tanking. I'm gonna large stone you and then shrink ya. Kind of hoping to find multi-strike. Not gonna pretend I wasn't. Let's see. Draw on, they're cheaper. Add burnout 8 or add valor. I don't think we need any of those. We got the one that we wanted. We will this time try to ascend our hero before where the heck is our hero? There you are. So I think I do put you here. And I think I do that. The egg thing I think is played out at this point. $154, you say? It's not a terrible number. Maybe we just start saving money, and that's like literally our play. We could heroic dive you. Means that this guy dies, but I'm kind of over it. The slay triggers. Keep them coming. All right, I think we do this just to set up the pyrogel. Okay. Because one thing we have to wait for is we can't jump the gun. We need to get both our death metal hymnists out up here before we can do anything else. Which, yeah, you're only taking 2. I think that's fine. Let's get this going. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I don't need to do that second one. I guess I can do it up here. Yeah, the multi-hit on the Avarice units is just something to behold. And we're getting good stacks down here too, so I'm not gonna complain about either. Oh my goodness. That is a lot of pyrogel. $575. I don't think I realized how broken Pyrogel was before this run. I am learning the hard way though, or the easy way, depending on how you would count it. Oh my goodness! Wait, hold on. I don't want this fight to be over this soon. There's more Avarice to collect. Okay, I'm gonna let you almost hobble this guy. Wait, maybe. Is that the best we're gonna do? Possibly. I don't know. I don't need to. Okay, there's no point in pyrogelling him, but we should get all the kills here. I don't think finishing this guy off super early is that useful. So we'll just do that, and I think that's good. Yeah, there's no way you're surviving this. It's just not happening. The problem is that then we don't even get any attacks here. And I don't have an ascend, so I mean, I'm going to do this for, like, comical purposes. But are we too strong? I don't know. 2 more multi-strike units. That feels like it might be too many. Blood-soaked arena seems good. I'm gonna go with Heaven's Light because I'm just gonna put the Death Metal Hymnist on the floor with our main dude, and I think that will be fine. I wouldn't mind some holdover removal. Gain 2 Pyrogel, or now we could get the explosive version. I don't want the... I mean, the explosive version does probably get more kills, but let's just increase the stacks. Let's make it go a little crazy. Double stack on you seems good. Deployable would have been nice, I will say. Can remove consume from the other dice. I guess we'll put remove consume from 1 Pyroborn. Do a +1 so we always get value from it. The other one, I'm gonna say use up as much as you can and make one of those consume. And then I do think we want to get rid of some stuff. I like Spell Sanctum when we can get it out. It's been a little challenging. The Inspires aren't that terribly useful. I don't think we're doing eggs anymore, though. All right, we'll call it good there. I mean, this is... What's our plan here? I mean, you're a good card. We probably won't play both of you, but it's a challenge run and not a particularly crazy one, so we'll just keep rolling. So I want to get Goldtooth out there so that he can start hitting things. Oh, it's so extraordinarily unfair. Yep. Our poor dude here may not get any actual action. Oh wait, hold on. I can put that directly on this floor. Okay, so I forgot. We created space so that that can happen. And we're getting the Slay triggers, so maybe we start tanking with an Avarice unit. They might be too strong, though. Yeah, I do worry a little bit about that. But maybe we should try it on one of these fights, because there might be a lot of value to get out of that. I'm baffled by this, though. We don't get through this guy, and we don't get the sweep units dead. It feels like there's nothing we can do. And I don't want to lose all my multi-hit. We do have a challenge, so that's the thing. Didn't we put Spell Sanctum on the first floor? Okay, so we don't get our second Death Metal Hymnist out, but... And also, we don't get as many Slay triggers as I would like. But... And then the question is, like, who's getting the kills? I mean, I think we do this. You're doing 230 twice. So you're killing this guy, you're almost killing this guy. You're definitely killing this guy. Yeah, we do have like an ordering problem. That I'm not 100% sure how we reconcile, but yeah, I feel like we got no value out of our hero there, unfortunately. I don't think you win, my dude. I hope that makes us some money. It looks like it did make us some money. Maybe not as much as it could have, but we're just going greedy dragon strats at this point, I think. Double the amount of Pyrogel. I mean, that could get really nutty. Do we have a way to improve it? We can go Merchant of Magic and get some removal and get duplication. All right, I will try to make that work. Liquid Courage, I don't think we need. We're not getting anything else from this, so we have 2 to work on. So I'm going to work on 1 superheated that is like mediocre, and we'll figure out 1 other one. If we decide we need Rising Rage, we'll do that. I will probably also permafrost it. So it's permafrost holdover, so we can use it whenever we need to. Feels good. Okay, the other superheated. Oh, superheated is already consume. Ooh. Having 4 energy to spend on that seems like wildly unlikely. I think Lava Flow is an excellent spell chain target. Excuse me. If we cast it, it'll heal us a little bit. Now, I'm only going to take trinkets if they're like really what we're looking for. Friendly unit dies. Deployment phase, when you play a card on this turn, draw 1. Or cards and reward packs come with a random upgrade. After the deployment phase, when you play your 3rd card, draw 1. That sounds good enough to use. Friendly units gain 1 additional Valor stack. I think that's all we take. Because we want to stay... we want to stay wealthy. I'm almost always disappointed when we draw a Valor, even though they're probably free thanks to Spell Sanctum, and... The Avarice is funny, but at this point, probably not super meaningful. Play another Cursed Twin Blade. Alright. I don't think Seraph stands a snowball's chance in anywhere. I think I want to use this guy as my tank this time, though. So we'll just do that. I just did Spell Sanctum here, so we'll just do that, and then I think... Alright, we're getting all the kills here. We could take less damage. If I do... If I nuke one of the... Yeah, so I'll do Spell Sanctum. I will nuke one of the sweepers, just so we're taking less damage. And I think... We're just going to go a little crazy with Pyrogel on the boss. Did I just deny you a kill? How much does this guy start at for health? 375? Okay, so I did a little bit. I should be somewhat mindful. $2.99. Yeah, you shouldn't die now. Good. We get less on the boss, but it's still a lot. Double the Pyrogel. If I do this twice, the Pyrogel kills some stuff. No, it doesn't. Just doing that to keep things going, and then toss some melee weakness on him. We're farming. Me. Oh, and then immediately, why is this more expensive? Oh, this is one of the good ones. I see. Okay, so we can't play him there. We have to descend him, I guess. Unless we can figure out a way to get rid of you, which we probably can't. All right, well, I will put you here. And we'll just stack up some of that, but we are gonna have to find a way to get some kills there. The way this is working out is not making me happy. All right, it's time to divest. Stop trying to make the middle floor happen. It's not going to happen. We still have 4 energy, which means we can play the death metal hymnist first, which means that our middle floor becomes absolutely ridiculous. But that means we don't have enough to nuke this guy. Ah, man. That's a bummer. Okay. So the issue is that I need to play these. But I need to save the nuke to get rid of him. Which unfortunately means if I put you down here, you just die. Oh, wait, this descend... Hold on. I have a plan. We have no quick, so we are going to run into problems with this, but check this out. This is ridiculous in the best possible way. We do that. We Rising Rage you. We Rising Rage you. Oh, we can't descend you. It was going to be such a good plan. I was going to descend him and then Spell Sanctum nuke him on the floor below. But no dice. So we have to do that, which means we're now too broke for the other things that I wanted to do. And we have to play that first because we're getting the ephemeral copy not from Spellchain. In my head, the ephemeral copy was from Spellchain, but we do that. We get another copy, we do that. Then we do this. And then we do that. It's starting to look like a pretty good floor. Despite the fact that it is not. Oh, I think it's over? Does that do it? Do I want it to be done so soon? Probably. We don't need to dwell on embarrassing our adversaries here. All right, let's see how hard the hit that kills him hits for. Because I think we're gonna hit pretty hard. 2560. Oh, okay, cool. All right, we end with 2,000 gold. Oh, you don't get points bonus for 2,000 for bonus gold. That's good to know. In my head, that was one of the ways that you buff up score. Man, going back to Covenant 1 is it's a walk in the park. Well, if you enjoyed that, toss a sub, etc. See you in the next one. Bye.